Let me tell you something that most people get completely wrong about wealthy families. They think wealth is about talent. They think it is about luck. They think it is about being in the right place at the right time. Some people even think it is about cutting corners or stepping on other people to climb higher. None of that is true. The families that build real wealth, wealth that lasts not just for one lifetime but for generations, they follow rules, specific, ancient, time-tested rules that have been passed down from father to son, from mother to daughter, from teacher to student for over 3,000 years. These are not complicated rules. They are not secret formulas locked away in a vault somewhere. They are simple, they are elegant, and they are available to every single person on this earth, regardless of your background, your religion, or how much money you have in your pocket right now. I call them the 7 golden laws. Today I am going to share all 7 with you, and I promise you if you take even one of these laws and apply it to your life, starting today, you will see a transformation in your finances that will astound you. If you apply all 7, my friend, you will build something that outlives you. My name is Rabbi Jacob, and this is Sacred Sense, where faith meets finance. Subscribe right now and tap that bell because every week I share wisdom that can change your financial future forever. Leave me a comment telling me where you are watching from. I read every single one. Let us begin. The first golden law is the law of the first fruit. Most people earn money and then spend it. Whatever is left over at the end of the month, if anything is left, they try to save. This is backwards. This is why most people never build wealth. The ancient principle teaches us to give the first portion, not the last. Before you pay your bills, before you buy your groceries, before you do anything else with your money, the very first portion goes to 2 places, charity and savings. Why first? Because what you prioritize reveals what you value. When you give and save first, you are telling the universe and yourself that generosity and future security matter more than immediate consumption. There is a powerful teaching that says honor God with your wealth and with the first fruits of all your harvest, then your barns will be filled to overflowing. First fruits, not leftovers. This single shift will revolutionize your finances. The second golden law is the law of the open hand. Here is something that confuses people. How can giving money away make you wealthier? It seems contradictory, it seems illogical, but I have watched this principle operate flawlessly for my entire life. When you give generously at least 1/10 of your earnings, something shifts inside you. Your relationship with money transforms from scarcity to abundance. You stop clutching, you stop hoarding, you stop living in fear that there will never be enough, and something shifts outside you too. The community around you strengthens. The school gets better. The families around you stabilize. And when your community is strong, you are strong. Your business has customers, your children have friends, your life has support. A closed fist cannot receive anything new. Only an open hand can give and receive. Give your 10th. Not because you have enough. Give it especially when you feel like you do not. That is when the law works most powerfully. The third golden law is the law of the apprentice. In our tradition, there is a commandment, not a suggestion, not a recommendation, a commandment to teach your children how to earn a living. The sages said that a father who does not teach his child a trade is as if he teaches him to steal. Think about how powerful that statement is. If your child does not know how to create value in the world, how to serve others through work, how to exchange skill for sustenance, then you have failed them, no matter how much money you leave them. I taught my children from the time they could walk, not just about money, about work ethic, about value creation, about solving problems for other people, about the dignity of labor. The wealthiest families do not raise children who inherit money. They raise children who understand how money is created. There is an infinite difference between the two. Teach your children to fish. The ocean never runs dry. The fourth golden law is the law of the honest scale. In ancient times, merchants used scales to weigh grain and spices. A dishonest merchant would use a heavier weight to buy and a lighter weight to sell, cheating both his supplier and his customer. The Torah speaks directly against this. You shall have honest scales, honest weights, honest measures. This is not just about scales. This is about every interaction in your business life. Do you deliver what you promise? Do you charge what is fair? Do you treat your employees with dignity? Do you honor your contracts even when it costs you, Here is what I have learned in my decades of life. Dishonesty may produce a quick profit, but it destroys something far more valuable: your name, your reputation, your trust. And in business, trust is worth more than any amount of gold. A man with money but no trust is poor. A man with trust but no money will not stay poor for long. Keep your scales honest, always. The fifth golden law is the law of the Sabbath. Every 7 days we stop. Completely. No business, no emails, no deals, no negotiations, no money changing hands. For 1 full day we rest. Now most people hear this and think that is a waste of time. I could be making money, I could be getting ahead, I could be outworking my competition. But here is what those people do not understand. A bow that is always drawn will eventually break. A field that is never rested will eventually become barren. A mind that never stops will eventually make catastrophic decisions from exhaustion. The Sabbath is not lost productivity, it is the source of your greatest productivity. When you rest deeply 1 day per week, you return to work with clarity, with creativity, with energy that your competitors who work 7 days simply do not have. God Himself rested on the 7th day. If the Creator of the universe needs rest, my friend, so do you. Stop, breathe, return stronger. The 6th golden law is the law of the brother's keeper. When someone in your community succeeds, do you feel jealousy or do you feel joy? Your answer to that question will determine your financial future more than any investment strategy ever could. In our tradition, we do not compete with our neighbors. We complete each other. When my neighbor's business grows, my community gets stronger. When my community gets stronger, my children's school improves. When the school improves, my grandchildren have better opportunities. His success is my success. This is why we hire from within our community when possible. Not to exclude others, but to circulate strength. When money stays within a community, it multiplies. When it leaves, it dissipates. Celebrate your brother's success. Support your sister's business. Lift the people around you and watch how the rising tide lifts your boat too. You were never meant to build wealth alone. The strongest fortress is one built by many hands. And the 7th golden law, the greatest of all, is the law of divine trust. At the foundation of everything I have taught you today lies one unshakable truth. We trust that there is a Creator who sees our efforts, who blesses our work, and who provides for those who walk in wisdom and integrity. This trust is not blind optimism, it is not magical thinking, it is a deep-rooted confidence that when you follow these laws, when you give first, when you give generously, when you teach your children, when you deal honestly, when you rest, when you support your community, the one who designed these laws will honor your obedience. This trust gives you courage to take risks that others will not take. This trust gives you patience to wait when others panic. This trust gives you peace when markets crash and economies tremble. Because you know deep in your bones that your provision does not come from the stock market or from your boss or from the government. Your provision comes from something far higher and far more reliable. Trust, work, give, rest, and watch what happens. So there they are, my dear friend, the 7 golden laws. First fruit: prioritize giving and saving before spending. Open hand: give at least 1/10 generously. Apprentice: teach your children how to create value. Honest scale: let integrity guide every transaction. Sabbath: rest 1 day every week without exception. Brother's keeper: lift your community and let them lift you. Divine trust: build your life on faith that your efforts will be blessed. These laws are not mine, I did not invent them, they are 3,000 years old, and they have built more lasting wealth than any modern strategy ever created. Now it is your turn. Leave me a comment below. Which of the 7 laws do you need to work on most? I read every comment because you are family to me. Subscribe to Sacred Sense. Share this video with someone you love. And I will see you next week with more wisdom that can change your life. This is Sacred Sense, where faith meets finance. I love you. God bless you.